One of the main things that I dislike about the Salisbury University administration is the extent to which they're willing to waste student money on things that it shouldn't be spending on. Now, one of the main examples of this is there are these organizations called the Big Six at Salisbury University, and these, in theory, are organizations that ought to be providing a unique and novel service to the Salisbury University community. I'll give you two examples of organizations that fall under Big Six status that get money from student fees that do provide a legitimate service to the community that no other club is able to do. One of these clubs you've probably seen a lot about is Safe Ride. No other organization is able to repeat what they're able to do. Safe Ride has access to a bunch of vans. They go out of their way to pick up students that are intoxicated from parties. They make life safer for the Salisbury University community because they decrease the number of drunk driving students, which is incredibly important. Another example is the radio station. They have a bunch of equipment, they have a bunch of people that work for them that go out of their way to play music at events. They are at the Commons a lot. They have their own radio station. These things cannot be repeated by other organizations on campus, so they're unique, legitimate services to the community. Now, the problem is when the administration and the Center of Student Involvement and Leadership and the Appropriations Board allow for organizations that are not unique, that do not provide novel services to the community, to continue receiving a bunch of money from the activities fee, from students and from parents. Now, the main example of this is the Flyer, which is the official student newspaper at Salisbury University, or at least it has been for the past 50 years. They've really been the only student news source at Salisbury University, so they've really been able to do whatever they want. They've actually been known for publishing articles that are extremely politically biased. If you look back at their publications, you can see articles that promote the abolition of the police, that demean white women just because they voted for Trump, that say that not wearing a mask is equivalent to genocide. All these extremely far-left articles that are published without any discretion by the university. There have been a lot of people in the past who've complained about the fact that they have submitted right-leaning articles that have been denied simply because those views did not align with members of the editorial board who were making those decisions as to whether or not to publish them. The fact that the Flyer may continue receiving tens of thousands of dollars from student activities fee, which parents and students pay in order to come to Salisbury University, is simply absurd. It's ludicrous. The fact that there are two organizations on campus that have provided the exact same thing for over the year. One is operating on a budget of $0. The other is operating on a budget of tens of thousands of dollars, and there's no difference in the production, and actually the one with $0 is able to produce print. It proves that student media on campus is able to work without money. That is what we are trying to advocate for. We are trying to say that the Flyer should not be receiving a single penny from the student activities fee because they are not providing a unique, legitimate service to the Salisbury University community. There's been a petition launched by the college Republicans on campus in order to request that the Center of Student Involvement and Leadership and the Appropriations Board, the Financial Appropriations Board on campus, deny any budget that the Flyer proposes which would take any money, any funds from the student activities fee. If they are not providing a unique, legitimate service to the community, then they are not a service-based operational organization, and thus they do not need those thousands and thousands of dollars which the students and the parents are paying for in order to come to Salisbury University. It's just a waste. It's a complete waste of money. We're not saying that we, the Bury Post, should get that money instead. We're just saying that no organization, either the Bury Post or the Flyer, should be receiving that money, because that is money that the parents have to pay in order to send their students to come here. We should not have access to it because we've proven that student media works without payment. Student media works without tens of thousands of dollars. Right now, that money is being absolutely wasted, and it is a disgrace. It is a total failure on the behalf of the administration that they're allowing this to happen. Please sign the petition when you can. Reach out to Cecil. Tell them about your concerns, about the fact that you don't want to be fined for an organization to really provide nothing for you in return. This should not be an issue.